Okay, buenos dias, buenos dias. Just wanted to show you around, show you my view I have here at my apartment. It looks nice over here, but once you get out and into the neighborhood, you're like, whoa, this is a little bit third worldish. But what I wanted to do is actually just show you my new apartment that we have here, and then talk about three things that you need to have while you're here. In my opinion, now it's probably a lot more things, but I just want to talk about the application process, getting an apartment, as well as some of the things you need because of the power outages here all the time. You need to be prepared for that and things you'll need while you're here. So here's my apartment. This is a laundry room. There is no dryer. Here's your dryer right here, Mother Earth, as well as there's clotheslines out front. And of course, this is my kitchen. And this looks like more like an Airbnb because there's all kind of pots and pans and things already here, as well as they got cameras in here. I had to turn them up mainly because I'm not sure if I'm not sure if someone's watching me while I'm in here. But this is my view from the living room. Hopefully you can see it because I have the camera basically facing the way, so I don't know exactly what anyone's seeing, but hopefully that's good enough. My patio. And it's a pretty nice apartment here. Pretty nice apartment. My patio, and that's the view you get from the patio. There's a school right next door to us that plays a lot of loud music first thing in the morning. It's like you wake up to music. So the living room comes with a flat screen television, not the biggest in the world. The quote-unquote master bedroom with the only air conditioner in here. So if you're a person that needs air conditioning, not gonna be a comfortable stay here unless you stay in your room. Bathroom number one. Bathroom number one. Sorry, I'm washing something up there. And one of the many bedrooms. This is my daughter's bedroom right now. I got clothes everywhere, so forgive me on that. I just pulled clothes off the clothesline and folded those up. All the rooms come with a ceiling fan. There's another camera right there. I need to turn that camera away because I think sometimes that thing is on. This is for another air conditioning unit connection if you want to hook that up. And then the last room is here. It's kind of like my little quote-unquote storage area at this point. All right, so wanted to talk about three things. The process of getting the apartment, the power outages, and some of the things that you actually need. So let me start off with this. This place, you lose power a lot. I've never been to a place where in the middle of the night, I'll give you an example. Last night, the power went out like 4 times from like 10 o'clock to like 11 o'clock. It would go out for about 5 minutes and then come back on. Go out for another 5 minutes and then come back on. As a matter of fact, after I went to the store this morning, came back, there's no power. So far, it normally lasts about 5 minutes that I can tell, but that's one of the things that you got to be mindful of. So some of the things you might need is rechargeable lights. What else? Rechargeable power packs for your electronic devices. And to me, the most important thing is the portable hotspot, because once the power goes out, you have no internet, and so that we definitely rely on the internet here. Now, my place comes with an inverter, which runs off of 2 batteries, and it converts the DC electricity into AC, but it doesn't work. Probably need to get with the owner and see if she's going to go ahead and fix it or not. I doubt it. Because, oh, you know what? One other thing, too. There's 3 times that we've been here, we had no water. Their water here, first of all, you don't drink the water here. They put water in like a little well where I live, and it pumps water into like a little canister. I think it's like a 500-gallon canister on top of the roof, which I just left. And the water just kind of trickles in through down to the other other things that's here. You don't drink the water here. Matter of fact, you look in a tube at the very bottom, you see a lot of dirt at the bottom. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and point this out since I'm thinking about it. Those you guys who like to take long, hot showers, good luck here. Here's a hot water heater. This is a 12-gallon hot water heater. So just imagine, you have your family of 4, and all you guys like to use a lot of hot water. Well, that comes at a premium, so you might have to go out and purchase at least a 20 or 30-gallon hot water heater, really, if you're trying to enjoy yourself while you're taking the shower. Okay, now here's the most important thing. It's the process of getting an apartment here. That was extremely daunting. We stayed in the hotel for about a week. I contacted the realtor at the realtor. You tell me a price range, they give you something more, double your price range. A lot of apartments here come with furniture, so I wanted to get furniture already included so I wouldn't have to go out and try to purchase furniture and have it shipped. And then a lot of things here are a lot more expensive because they don't really manufacture anything here, besides bananas and rice and things like that. They don't really manufacture anything here. Cars are a lot more expensive here, so what some people do is that they have their cars shipped from the United States to here or whatever country. But then I heard there's about a 38% tax on it, so you might want to be mindful of the tax if you want to try to have your car shipped here as well. But the application process and the process of getting the apartment is real challenging because I think I contacted about 12 real estate agents. It's not like in the United States, or in my case, Houston, where you go to an apartment complex, you have a leasing advisor, and you sign you up and you move in. They don't have that. You have to deal with a real estate agent. And a lot of them don't know what the hell they're doing. Most of the ones I talked to, I told them what my price range was, and this apartment is $850. I didn't think I had to pay that much for an apartment here, but it does have furniture. It is pretty nice, but once you get out into the community, it's not one of those grand communities that is here in Santiago. There are some other ones that are extremely nice here that is going to cost you maybe $1,500, $2,000 a month, which I didn't believe that was here, but it's definitely here. But anyway, so I contacted maybe about 10 or 12 real estate agents. Very few of them responded back. Most of them wanted to give you something that was a lot bigger, a lot more than you wanted to spend. I had to kind of send out like a mercy, like, hey, I moved here with my daughter. We stay in a hotel. I got a rental car, all my stuff in it. I'm paying about $150, $200 a day just on hotels and rent a car. Can you please help me? One guy I talked to, he had his wife to speak to me because he didn't speak any English. She was from New York, and she did the translations, and he said he would find me something. Never heard from her. But then I had another young lady that took me to an apartment here that was pretty nice on the inside, but man, when you go on the outside, no, you don't want to do that. So, I finally got hooked up with a Russian lady here. She's been here about 7 years, and she speaks fluent Spanish now, and we went through the whole application process. Now, here's the nightmare. She told me I can move in the next day, so I'm like, good, I can move in. She told me I didn't have to put down much of a deposit, all these other things. So then now, the day I'm supposed to move in, which is the very next day, it was everything changes. So I'm just like mad as hell. I'm like, come on now. I came down here with about $3,000, and I figured I needed that much money cash just in case. And so I always say that money always wins. And I thought, well, maybe while we were negotiating when I can move in, I was like, look, I got dinero, but that didn't work either. The owner, she wanted to make sure she met with me. And that's the other part. The other problem we had is that, or I had, is that the application is in Spanish. Number one. Number two, I'm a extranjero, a foreigner here, so my credit means nothing here. So I had to get someone to co-sign. Luckily, I knew one person here that co-signed for me, and I'm like, I would not have done it. I'm just gonna be quite honest. Shame on me, but I wouldn't have co-signed for anybody, especially a foreigner, on an apartment. So, long story short, I ended up signing a 6-month lease, $850 a month. The day you move in is 30 days from there. So I think we moved in on the 23rd or something like that. So then I had to pay my rent on the 23rd. It's not like you pay like a prorated portion and then you pay the whole month. It's whenever you move in, let's move on from there. But the application was in Spanish, which I didn't read. I was just like sign. Lo and behold, that can be a nightmare in itself. So I would recommend someone use like Google Translate and scan it, and then have the whole document come into text where you can actually read it. But if you came out here, you're trying to find an apartment. For me, that's what I mean. For what I got, I had to have a co-signer. Maybe for someone else, they might just let you move in. So this person is actually on the hook with me up until the 6 months is up. Other than that, the process is starting to get a little smoother. From the water outage and the power outage. I guess that's part of the nature of being here. And I came here to learn the culture, and these are some of the things that you have to deal with while you're here. So, and this is also in Santiago, Dominican Republic. I'm not sure how it is anywhere else, although I'm sure it's probably somewhat similar. But this is my experience so far. The next one, I'm not sure what we're going to talk about, but I will be trying to post something within the next week or so. If you like what you're hearing, just go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to keep on putting out videos while we're here. My goal is to be here for about a year. My daughter's in school. I don't want to pull out of school, but I'll get more into, how do you live here? How do you survive? Probably the next one, because it's rough, in my opinion. It's not as easy as people might say. There's some other YouTubers out there that say, oh, you pay $200 a month, and it's Uber is cheap, and this, that, the other. My experience is different.